Hi, ladies and gentlemen, it's Jeff here, Forex Trading for Beginners and the Ninjas. Today I'm very fortunate to have a good friend and fellow trader, Demo. Hi, Demo.
Hello, mate. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for jumping on with us. We may have some other people jumping on as well. But today I want to show you what I've been working on behind the scenes using the flow strategy, taking it actually from the 30-minute entry point, using the time of day volume strategy with the flow. So briefly mentioned to a couple of people testing US oil on the 1, 3, or 5 minute. I've just showed, I'm about to show a 3-minute flow strategy right back to the basic stripping everything out on the 3-minute strategy, other than the original matrix. So here we go. So this is my chart, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the original matrix set on the 1 hour time frame, the 1 hour time frame. And what I've got with US oil, 3 minutes. I've removed the candles and I've put a special sauce indicator, as you can see here. So the psychology here is you wait for it to go above this here, 3-minute time frame, you take the trade, stay in the trade, yeah, we know it's not push down there, we understand that. You stay in the trade till you get that. But being the green background with this blue just makes it so much easier. Stay in the trade, we hit the red background, we'll wait for this to go red, timber, same again. It flips over to that. We get this here, it changes color, and away we go. This, you can tell from this was more of a sideways trend. You can see that there, which also brings down, as you know, I've been talking about volume. Volume for me is the key to choosing the right time and the wrong time for entry. You can see here where it's going sideways, there's not much volume in the market. When you see this big spikes up and down, we have volume. So this is the time. So I'm just going to go to now. You can see here, for all this here, we've got a nice push up, mini dip down, you know, and then a continuation. Now, if I were to go to a 30-minute time frame, which we've been trading on recently, forget the background if we need to, and we could do something here. But what I want to do is I'm going to, for today, for this session, focus on the 3, 5, or even 1 minute. Do you have a question based on that demo?
No, it looks nice and clear, mate.
Yeah. So all I'm going to do is right now, I'm going to put the actual candles back on in a minute. This is all about trust. Trading with trust, you can actually trade off even trend lines. That's another way to do it as well, if you like. Not trend lines, the actual line charts. So here we go. Put the candles on. Settings. Body. And here we go. So let's just go the recent, this move here. Just there. See, there's lots of volume there. Comes down there. It enters a matrix. This is set on the hour matrix, so you know. It goes green, boom, stay in, away we go. Simple, easy, effective. It goes red. Notice here the volume actually almost finishes, and it's more of a sideways market. But yes, it continues to go down. And that whole period, background being red, this being under here, we get the confidence. Now let's even think of this here. Let's focus on pips for a minute, because I know you trade with percent, but if you could get something like that, that would be okay. Yeah. Now let's focus on let's focus on risk to reward. Now I'm going to do something with different for that there. So once you get there, you drop below there. Yeah. I'm gonna use something else for a minute for risk to reward, but even if it goes to there, 1%, not the best, but as we've said previously, you know, And today, there's not much volume down here. We're now coming into a high volume area. If you using these, hi Sudhakar, up Casey. Oh, hello mate, welcome. I'm testing US oil 135 minute, going back to the original, slicing everything out, the minimum basics. So we're talking about this. We need volume. We really need volume for it to move. But when that happens, look at this here. Goes to green background, pushes up, and just this would give us the confidence. We ask ourselves, what color is the background? Is it above this? And do we have volume? Yes, therefore we have scalping. We can get in the trade. One option is to put this here, just the other side of this marker here. And do we get one? I always say, can we get 0.5%? Yeah, can we get 1%? Can we? And this one goes up and eventually goes up to 3.5%. But if we could get even on 2%, we'd be happy with most trades. This is the here, this is the now. Yep. Goes down. That I would stay out. A good thing with this, just rather than being focusing on the candles, I'm focused more on the trend using the color to assist us. It changes to green. We get this up signal. We do the exact same thing there. If it's there, pull this here. We now do it the other side of here, as I've said, but I'll actually give you more information in a minute. And that one again goes another nearly 2%. If you saw it coming down, you could quite easily get out of that trade. Now, mate, do you have any other questions on this at the moment? Any of these? Sudhakar, Demo, or anybody else who's on?
No, that looks good, mate. That looks good.
So what I'm looking to do is, rather than sitting on your hands for half an hour, sometimes 2 hours, so let's use what we're doing. Let's use what we're doing and apply it. Now, this is the settings for this is 1 hour. The settings for the matrix is for 1 hour. Sudhakar, do you understand that? 1 hour the settings for the matrix. If you understand it, just give me a thumbs up. So I know you're at work, mate. Cheers. So I want to do some scalping on the 1, 3, or 5 minute, because I know a certain person Demo is doing really, really well. This moves really well. We'd even do it with the USD as a support, but I'm going to put back in the matrix. But we need this volume. We really need this volume. If you're working during American hours, use a European pair. But I'm looking for a trending pair. Whatever it is, look for a trending pair. Looking for European, something like EUR, USD, Great British Pound, JPY perhaps. But you can see the difference. That one's quite spiky. I just want to show you this. Yeah, it moves, but it's quite spiky. It's difference. And just be careful of these spikes. Other ones, AUD, USD, because it's got an AUD, anything with AUD or even JPY, if your evening or if it's late, you can think of the times the markets are open when you're trading. Yeah, think of the times, because we need volume. Yeah, look at that there. That's a nice AUD, just nice trending pair. Nice and easy. Look at that there. That one's more of a pullback. Now, remember what we said previously about Sudhakar, we had a chat about, well, more than the chat, your maths with the Fibonacci's. Now, think of that there. We're come down. We've simply got a pullback, then a continuation. Pullback, continuation. And what happened here? We hit a double bottom. When we hit the double bottom, we had an explosion. Boom. Can you see that?
Yes, yep.
Simple, easy, effective. So just go from that there. Went from the high to the low. What a pullback to the red zone. Now, it never quite reached that red zone there, but that was okay because we would have made a nice profit and you would have exited there. Why would you have exited there?
So I can't see the chart, mate. It's on my phone.
Okay. Well, why would it went for green and then it went into a buy zone? So you would just simply exit
Right,
that
okay.
with so I've got the matrix. Kind of quite simply, I'm finding you can also put a higher high and lower low ideal on, but this is really good. I'm looking for
Yeah.
trending pairs. I've got indices, but I'm also looking at trending pairs. And look at this, how it just bounces off this a lot of the time. If it goes through there and you're worried, just exit the trade and wait for it to go back above it. Yep, just with the background still green. You can also put the other cloud if you've got the other cloud ordered for added support, but so it just bounces off that a lot. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at back to oil again. Yeah, so let's look at this. We're on the 3 minute. So all I'm going to do is here slow this down. We've got there. So let's see, we came up. That would have been a whole consolidation in there. Let me use the fibs for a minute. Nice and simple. From the low to the high, we had a pullback. That would have been the low there. Makes a difference. We know it's a low or not. We put higher. That would appear after the fact. Then all we do is a counter trend trade across it and wait for it to. When you get that there, we'll always wait for the pullback, even though it's going up. It goes up green there with this. You're using fibs, wait for a small pullback, then away you go. It's not the best, but again, it was a nice winning trade. Yeah, and let me just check this. It went from there, pulled back to a red. So ideally, we're looking for a red, the target to be up there. That's going to be interesting, actually, if it's going to achieve that. So I'm just going to put that there as a target up there. I'm not sure if it's going to achieve that or not. So let's do a little bit more. Okay, do from this low, get to this high. We're using fibs. There, red, that's his target state, just missed it. But can you see how you get the pullback and it's going up?
Yes.
It's quite consistent. So we pulled back there, that was another low, got high there, back into the red, potentially it pushes up a different target. So, but it's going to be this one, I don't makes no difference. So all we do is you stay in with the trend until the end where it bends. Again, see this down here, looking down here, practically no volume. This is why it goes sideways. Yeah, so we're looking, if we look at the volume down here, we're looking for some volume to be in the market, and this is what makes it move. Now, we've just hit the time when we normally look at trades for the US, and this is why it's moving. Yep. Any questions? Sudhkar, well, this has been recorded. Sudhkar, this is being recorded. So
no, that looks clear.
So
that looks clear, mate.
Yeah. So Sudhkar, I want you to look at trending pairs: US oil, USD NAS, but also AUD USD. For those people that are struggling with getting the lot size correct, just use this here. Goes above there. The back, you would not be in that trade, although it's green. Until this is the hour matrix. It allows you to have these pullbacks, and because we've got this, it's supporting it. It works really, really nice. Bounces off that there, done, change direction, and it just gives you a little bit more confidence. For me personally, I see the background a particular color. But when you're doing that, it may just be a pullback for a continuation. So that's one little thing. Take it from this low here, goes to the high, it pulls back into the rest, this red area here. So it says potentially the target is up here. So this has been recorded, as I've said. So based on this right now, we do have some volume. It's pushing up. Sudhkar, any questions before we go any further?
Yeah, at the moment I'm fine. Keep the recording.
Yeah, let's have a one-to-one after this, Sudhkar. Let's have a one-to-one with us after. Okay, but what I want to do is quickly now go back to NAS on the 30-minute time frame. Remove this 30-minute time frame with the NAS. So you see here, I'm not actually looking, when I'm doing the flow of time frames, I'm not really looking at the candles as such. I'm trusting these powerful indicators with the matrix background as long as it has volume. Yeah. So if I looked at the actual, I'd probably waited for that one there, or the entry would have been there. A nice push up there on the, if it was just, that's not the 30-minute one. So here we are now. This is the 30 UK time 2:30 candle there. And we were looking at that there. We know it's just finished. Look how small that is. Look how small that candle is. It looks insignificant, that there. Although there's been tons of volume, it's hardly moved. It's incredible. There's been tons of volume, but it's hardly moved. But I'm going to do the exact same. I'm going to top and bottom it. But whatever, just be careful. I'll make that darker, actually. So if you want to wait, you can, but that's the setup done. I'm just going to amplify that, get it. That there. Big push up just now. Again, we wait. I stay at this. I wait on the 30-minute. You just sit on your hands, which is not easy. I know it's not easy, but it's certainly pushing up. Demo, mate, I know you're successful with your own training style. I appreciate your support and your positivity coming on these.
That's all right, mate. That's all right, mate.
Yep.
Anytime.
Yep. Absolutely. So that's really what I wanted to show today. So I've set that up. I'll wait for that to break out. What you could do on your phone or your laptop, you could just wait. What I could do is now wait another half hour, do absolutely nothing. Why? Because we have to wait for it to either break up. If in half an hour it's not outside there, we do absolutely nothing. We know it's an uptrend, so we don't actually have to put the other ones on. We can see it's an uptrend. But the question is, would be, where can it potentially end? So this is where we look at market structure previously to the left. If there is any previous, okay, so here we go. So this is where we're at there. You could potentially see this. There's this area here. Just a minute. So I could potentially draw an area. That's the last low before that. So that's where we are right now. So from a supply and demand, or even a bank as the last low before the up. But for me, that's more of a continuation on the downtrend. But it could quite easily reverse. So rather than guessing, it might have a pullback before a continuation. Because this is now on the weekly, you know, a long way to go. So I've just marked that there, down to the hour, and we sit and we wait. It's target on the weekly, either side. Moving down to the low time frames, if you want to start scalping these, you can. I would probably wait, to be honest, to the half hour mark, because as we know, it does sometimes go one way and then reverse. Want to look at over all this volume here, so that, and it's been going up nicely. I've nothing else to say on that, guys. It's quite simple. Many people have been, if people trust in the strategy with time of the time of day volume strategy, we know it's very successful. We know this.
Yep.
If people get in outside of the times, getting in early, sometimes it can be negative. It can go the other way. If I was to go back, it may go this way. I don't know. But the strategy is wait, rather than potentially say, there's a 15 or the 5 minute. Look, oh, it's outside there, or even the 3 minute. Jeff, look, there you go. That's not the strategy. It's above there. I can see it's above there, Jeff. Do I enter now? With the time of the day, volume, flow strategy, no. With any strategy that you're creating, it could be. I don't know. For me, I look at upon that. It's absolutely flat. Yes, we have volume there, but it's actually went flat inside here. For me,
Yeah.
it's not really enough there. So let's just wait. So Sudkar, let's catch up for a one-to-one when you're free the next couple of days. Is that okay with you? Did you hear me, mate? Let's catch up in the next couple of days or whenever you're free for a one-to-one.
I'm going in 20 minutes. It's fine, half an hour.
Okay, okay. Sure. Okay.
Yeah,
So that's all I wanted to do.
after half an hour.
Okay. I'm supposed to be going. I'm supposed to be going for some food just now, but let's just see where we're at when you're finished, and we'll take it from there. Just wanted to short. We know the setup for this. The truth for this, you know the rules. It's simple. It's just getting the mind right, and that's where some people struggle. So I want to now look at more of a scalping strategy for the people that can't wait. But the only thing is I'm going to encourage you to say is make sure there's volume in the market. Look at that there. The bottom, it's very low. Look at that there, sideways. We've got volume and we have a direction. We've actually got a little bit more volume there on the 30 minute. But on the, yes, nice push up now, actually. Yeah. So that's it for me, guys. That's all I wanted to, a quick update. I've not been up for a few online for a couple of days. I've just wanted to let you all manage yourself. Let's catch up soon, later today, Sudkar, when you go home and things, okay?
Yes, I'm going in half an hour.
Okay. Okay. Speak soon. Demo, thank you, Sudkar. Thank you very much. Let's catch up soon.
Cheers, Jeff. See you later,
Cheers.
mate.
I appreciate everybody.
Speak to you soon, bud.
Yep. Cheers. Bye.